Welcome back to Swim or Sink 31. My name is Shads, joined by Rafe. We had a great first match between Crustacean Crusaders and Paradise, and now we are going to continue the action with some bean action. And by that, I mean we are watching 50% beans versus, well, beans.
Bean soup. Or we're 50% beans, right?
Yeah,
It's
bean soup versus 50% beans.
bean soup, yep. So, in our bean soup, we only have 50% beans, so that's not really that good, you know? Anyways, moving on from that horrible joke. So, yeah, looking at these rosters, I believe, we got Turtle. I believe they're like high div, like div 2, I believe. And then we have, Rish. I believe they're like, around like mid-level around there. They also use Carbon, so you may even see another Carbon, a few more Carbon actions. But yeah, do you see anything else from these rosters that you'd like to point out?
Shockwave is the same Shockwave that normally plays with Arctic Moon. Well, he did. I don't know if he's still playing with them or not currently, but he has been to the World Championships. Plays not. He was on the Australian team for the World Championships.
Oh, I don't remember that, but that's cool.
Then I want to say Sakura is a support player, but I'm not 100% sure. I recognize the names Bonito, Rish, and Shy. I think Shy is a sniper.
I think Shy is too, and I'm pretty sure if it's the right person, Sakura may be a Slayer. I'm not sure. Anyways, so first up, game 1, round 2, we'll be seeing Clamblitz Piranha Pit. I personally would like to see a Rake being pulled up because, it's not really that good for Clamblitz, but it's Piranha Pit. So, I've personally gotten many good pushes, starting pushes, just from getting Ray and picking off like 2 people to start off a push, and we got a ball and we pushed up, and it was great. So I feel like getting a Ray would be a good thing here, just because it helps with pushing up, and because of how the map is, it's laid out in a way to where you basically just like look forward, you move left and right a bit, and then you get picked basically. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be perfectly honest. Clamblitz Piranha, not my favorite map mode. But you are very, very correct in the fact that Ray is really good on here. I would like to see some Slosher action. If anybody on the teams play Slosher, I think that would be interesting to see here, especially with sloshing over the conveyor belts.
Yeah, Sloshers are really good with whenever you're like, using them over those belts. So yeah, that'd be interesting to see if people could even get picks from that or something.
I'm not sure if anybody does play Slosher though. If Shockwave's playing, I would expect not. Might be cool to see a Bamboo. Teams are loading in. We see a tent from Turtle, which is to be expected. We see Ballpoint on the side of the team is blanking. One of the Bean teams. And we also see Gloogas, who already are out. I believe Sakura was the one to get a pick on the Deco. Let's see, she's going to go on the right to charge some arms, but look at that, 50% Beans already with a push. Not a very big one, only getting it to 80 as 2 of their members do go down. Rep is going to get a third, last one up is the Junior, so not a great push from them. Every point counts, but really all they did was give Bean Soup a free pity clan.
Yeah, currently Rep right now is over on mid, just trying to get Pain over on the enemy team to, try and hopefully help their team later on with the push. Because right now, they're only sitting at 80, 50% Beans. So, that's not a good starting push. So they just get in a claim and they're fine with just that. They're not going to even down to they're still going 56. So, they're setting it up pretty good for a good point in the game.
Turtle going down there to the Gloogas, 2 down on each side. The third one goes down. Shockwave on that knot, falling to the Glooga Deco, who then jumps out to safety. Very, very good push there from Bean Soup. They're going to build another power clam pretty quickly since they already have 4 more clams, and there's 4 more right by the Gloogas. He's going to try and get that tempo, but oh, he gets baited hard by the Splattershot Jr. 3 down on the side of Bean Soup, so we are going to see a push very quickly. They build a power clam right there, in it goes, and points are going to start racking up.
Yep, currently, we see, we're hitting at 46, so not that far from lead, but at the same time, you know, it's a lead, it's good. Right now there is only, 3 people down from the side of 50% beans right now, so that means, you know, that'll probably be the end of the push. So right now, Rish is going to be pushing over to mid, trying to push up, get that aggression in, to try and start, you know, the opening push. But then again, they don't have a lot of paint. They can't really do that much.
If you get Turtle with that bomb rush, so very smart use of the bomb rush on that tent. He's going to keep sharking and pushing forward along with Glooga's in baller. Turtle going down again to the Carbon. Rich is just on a killing streak right now. 3 down there.
Yeah,
so
Rich right now is
another large push. Oh, but he goes down to that junior, it looks like.
Looks like there's only 1 down from the side of being super now, which means that you know, this is just the start of the fumble towards the for the push, because now there are 2 down, 3 down. So right now the BPN just jumped out, so that will be the end of the push right on the lead. So, you know, right now, if I were 50% beans, I would, you know, be wanting to try and push up and try and make the further up the lead of it.
Yeah, 1 down on the side of 50% being Shockwave almost going down to that bomb. The armor stays him, but he almost falls off right there. He's going to have to fight that ballpoint really quickly. He tosses the power clam away to try and stop his location from being revealed, but he is not in a great spot right now, I would say.
Yeah, definitely not a comfortable spot because of the fact that, you know, they need a lot of paint to, like, you know, function, and, you know, they can't really paint for themselves if they're, you know, being attacked, and just in that situation, they weren't really that useful. It looks like the Beluga, I believe, popped a baller right there. I was able to get the clam and to try and even get the lead right there, which, considering that we only have a few seconds left on the clock, right now, they just have to defend, and that would be game.
True, but 50% beans, 1 was over by the basket, throws in something already. Shockwave is right there. He's got jumps. He's going to throw in some clams to get it in. They take the lead and a quick knockout thanks to the 2 power clam push there at the end by 50% beans. Shockwave did a really good job enabling that to happen.
Yeah, you know, I was saying they just have to defend it. Yeah, they didn't really, you know, do that, and then they got knocked out for it. In like only a few seconds. So, you know, 50% beans was really aggressive at the end there to try and take the game, as in going to a knockout. So
excellent work there by 50% beans, but a really thrilling matchup overall. Both teams played exceptionally well.
Yes, I mean, both of them, like, towards like the middle of the game, they were both like going back and forth of who's going to take the lead. You know, Bean Soup was just like, was right there on lead, but then, you know, they took it, but not by that much. And then 50% Bean just came back and was like, no, we're just going to end the game. We're just going to knock it out.
And so moving on, Splat Zone's Mega Mart. I want to see an E-Later. I love E-Later on the stage. We probably won't see it later, but I want to see one so badly.
I mean, E-Leader is definitely not a bad weapon on this map, considering, you know, you can reach far with it, you know, so I can see what you mean. Chargers definitely aren't bad here. I mean, this map is a really equal map. You know, there's not much happening, really, so it's a really neutral map.
Honestly, though, I don't expect a lot of comp changes. I would expect Rish to stay on that Carbon, Turtle to stay on the tent, keep the juniors and the Zaps on the team, Chocolate to stay on that Knot. Maybe swap the Gloogas for a different Gloogas or a different weapon overall. I feel like Glooga Deco isn't the on this map. I could be totally wrong about that, but I feel like it's not the best weapon for this map with all the verticality of the walls, all of the people can climb on.
Although, you know, the other kits are a little eh. But I mean, I could see Kegalugas working, but yeah. I also think the Carbon's definitely going to stay. Carbon is a deadly weapon on this map, so, you know, wouldn't be surprised if they just have to keep it.
We see a Tri-Slosher and Remix coming out on the side of Bean Soup, staying with the Junior, but we do see a swap from the Carbon to the Flingza. Turtle
That's
going
really
vanilla 10,
sick.
and same combo looks like 50% bean, I want to say.
Yeah, currently right now, Turtle from the side of 50% Beans is just over on right side, just trying to give support, you could say. Uh, they're over here. They're just panning right now. 4v4. Turtle backing up a little bit. They got their bubbles. They're ready. They could easily defend the zone right here. And there's looks like they're gonna be saving that bubble. So it looks like they're
Nope, they're
popping it
gonna
right.
use push up and maybe get a pick on that heavy. He's gonna hide in the bubble and then pop it to get behind him. Gets the heavy. Beautiful pick there. Unfortunately, going down to the combined efforts of Rish and Sakura. Shockwave quickly picking off Rish, and he's gonna go hunt for that junior somewhere. And
Yeah,
he's in a good inkjet position right now for when Bean Soup starts to come back in.
Shockwave currently on the left over there. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to do that little trick where you get Jet and you just pop out and kill them, which sadly looks like that they won't do that, but you know, it was a good they tried.
It was a good attempt.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was. Shockwave right now is just trying to get away from that bomb, which they will die. Looks like Bean Soup is doing pretty well here to try and pick the zone, and they will. And right now, they just gotta try and push up and try and aggress the enemy. And if not, they may 50% Beans may be able to take the zone back.
50% Beans definitely has the more aggressive comp. They have the Knot and the Gal. Meanwhile, the side of Beans, I would say their most aggressive weapon is probably the Tri-Slosher, although not by much.
Yeah.
But Bean Soup does have a lot of paint, so if they can get to the point where they lock out 50% Beans, this is totally winnable for them. Still, even with the free move at 50% Beans. As Shockwave getting a nice assist there with the Inkjet. Booyah Bomb out on the side of Bean Soup. That's going to kill Shockwave. It's right on his landing, and if he wasn't going to die to that, well, the Tri-Slosher most certainly would have gotten him.
Yeah, that was definitely both. They were definitely starting spelling out certain death. Rep from the side of Bean Soup right now over on the right side, being a little aggressive for a remix. They're trying to get pain and trying to pressure the right side over there of the enemy side of the base. Rep now turning over to the left, getting a bomb throwing at them, just barely almost falling off the map, but they were able to catch themselves just before that was able to happen.
Turtles falls out, and combined with that and the armor from Mr. LGX, they were able to take the zone back. So that's going to put a pretty hefty timer on Bean Soup. But Bean Soup gets the zone back very, very quickly. Unfortunately, Mr. LGX not able to find a pick on anyone, and he is cornered in that little alleyway. How he's still alive is completely beyond me. 2 down on the side of Bean Soup versus 1 down on the side of 50% Bean. Teammates are going to funnel back in. The timer is almost... Well, the penalty timer on 50% Beans is just about up, so they're going to start gaining points again very, very soon.
Yeah, currently 1 down from the side of Bean Soup right now. Looks like they tried to pull out that special coordination with 2 specials. Looks like they'll try to combat that with a bomb, and it looks like that Flingson will die mid-jump because of the bomb. KO taking out, I believe that was the junior from the side of Bean Soup. Right now they're being really aggressive, and that was able to seal the deal and take game 2 with a knockout.
Very nice job from 50% Beans, but again, Bean Soup didn't do badly at all. It was a fairly back and forth, pretty even match, I would say, between the teams.
Yeah, that was definitely an even game. But moving on now to Tower Control Surgeon. This map is definitely a map where you want to be aggressive because of the fact that, well, not too aggressive when you start feeding, because of the fact that it's really easy to get locked out on the stage. Because it starts, there's a lot of, it's easy to just lock people out on the stage, go through the 3 spots, and you're fine. You gotta get those specials to try and push up, I'd say, because that's really, important, just overall, but especially on this map.
Yeah, but at the same time, that second checkpoint after you get through it is pretty snowbally. Like, it is crazy how fast it goes from the last checkpoint to 0.
Yeah.
Teams spreading up pretty quickly. Everybody on the side of 50% Beans has readied up, so I'm guessing they're just going to keep the same. I mean, it's been working for them.
It definitely has. Although I will say I don't know Turtle's weapon pool exactly, but I'm gonna be
10,
surprised
10,
if
10.
oh, just 10. Okay, that's kind of surprising. But at the same time, they're high level. They can make it work, considering the fact that uh, 10 in my opinion isn't really the best weapon for tower control. It's just a little awkward. Uh, that's whenever I play it. But I mean, obviously, I'm not like a pitmate, so I can't really say anything. But yeah, moving on. Yeah, I'm gonna be surprised if they pull it out, because I mean they do one trick it, so.
Yes. So, tower control, search and shipyard, people loading in. Oh, Turtle plays machine. I did not know that. So, Turtle on the machine, no tent. I'm sure that the other team will be very happy to see that. Shockwave on the Hydra. We do like to see Hydras here. It's almost never pulled up. Whenever it gets pulled out, we usually see some good things. The double armor on the side of 50% Bean. Bean Soup, on the other hand, going with a similar composition to their Mako Zones game, although they swapped the Tri-Slosher, the Rain Tri-Slosher for an Armor Tri-Slosher, and going back to the Carbon, 2 down on the side of Bean Soup versus 1 down on the side of 50% Bean. Mr. LGX going to try and charge an armor really quickly with that NZAC.
Yeah, currently right now, Magix is just on tower, which is really what you like seeing a lot with support kind of weapons, because of the fact that they don't really have that much to do. They just stay on tower and support the team with paint and stuff. Looks like the Carbon, not the Carbon, the Heavy will be taking them down. Currently sitting at a 3v3 rep right now. They have their bomb ready, but looks like the K machine will take them down. 3 down from the side of Bean Soup. It looks like 50% Beans that's actually going to be a wipe. 50% Beans is going to try and further their push even more as they're approaching the second checkpoint right now.
Yeah, they are just ripping through Bean Soup, going up really hard, really fast. We love to see that, but 2 down on the side of Bean Soup versus 1 down on the side of 50% Beans. The Heavy is going to rush forward to try and stop that tower, but he's not going to be able to do anything to stop that. The joys of being a backline. Close quarter situations like that, and you can't do anything, really.
You just have to watch back and just see the world crumble. But yeah, that will be the other set. 3 and 50% Beans favor. Although it was a good set, that doesn't mean if we all have seen knockouts, that doesn't mean that was a bad set at all. They fought hard. Bean Soup really fought hard.
Yeah, and it is a thought that counts with the Heavy rushing forward to try and stop the tower. He made an attempt, and that's much, much better than just sitting and letting him take it in.